Oh, you want more? There's plenty more! Are you ready to give it to them, Tennessee and Kentucky?
It's early on a Saturday afternoon, and nearly 400 weekend warriors have gathered to do battle on the grounds of a state park just outside Nashville, Tennessee. They call their brand of live-action role-playing, or LARPing, medieval combat or foam fighting. Veteran warrior Nathan Larkin, who goes by the battle name Vander, says foam fighting owes more to fantasy fiction than any historical event.
A lot of the game started and originated from people reading the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings series and wanting to be able to go out and relive that in real life.
Yeah, my stuff went through a couple of
It's got the green.
I've got a padding.
More than thick enough for it.
Ian Nichols, battle named Talon, is today's field marshal. It's his job to check every weapon and piece of armor to make sure they comply with a long list of safety regulations.
Whether it be the large 8-foot weapons or some of your small 3-foot weapons, even arrows and rocks, it's really just a matter of like touching the weapon and feeling it in certain spots, making sure it's safe for hit.
On this particular day, Talon decides to ban archers and their arrows from the games. A light rain has left the arrows damp. He worries that could make foam tips less pliant and so more dangerous. Ahead of the battle, warriors spar in pairs and small groups. New players have to memorize a long list of rules, but Vander says the biggest challenge is taking that first swing.
You do it a couple of times, it's easy to get into it, but it does take some time trying to get people past that cultural tipping point of we're taught never to hit anybody.
Foam fights are chaotic. Vander uses his sword and shield to protect comrades carrying pikes, spears, and bows.
Come across. And you're going to want to keep them on the side that you've got your shield on so that you can more easily block them, and you're going to block yourself with your sword, because keeping them alive, that reach that they have, is going to result in more enemies defeated.
While Nashville's Medieval Combat Society Der Demarian hosts weekly gatherings, Beltane is an annual event held since 1989. Whole families attend, dressed in period costumes. Vendors sell authentic clothing and foam weapons.
It's a great way to get out and exercise, get out in the fresh air. It's a great way to meet friends. Most of the people that I know are part of the community now.
Fighters this year hailed from a dozen states and Canada. Foam fighting groups can be found throughout North America, Europe, and Australia. Mike Osborne for VOA News at Montgomery Bell State Park in Burns, Tennessee.